Today, a wine that needs no introduction, but since we're here and you're here, we're gonna introduce it to you. Actually reintroduce the 2006 Chateau de Beaucastel Chateauneuf du Pape. This is a wine that on release in 2009 was one of the wines of the vintage if memory serves. We sold and tasted this wine back then, and now we get a chance to do it all over again today because the winery does hold on to older vintages, usually for what they call in Britain the on-trade or restaurants. In this case, we had a scenario where there wasn't enough volume of wine taken by the restaurant community that had been brought into the state to facilitate proper sales, and accordingly we got the phone call, and when we get the phone call on a wine like this, we respond, we bite, and we bite hard. So today's the 2006 Chateau de Beaucastel, perfect condition, perfect provenance, direct from the Perrin family themselves, direct from the cellars of Chateau de Beaucastel. Coolest thing here is classically Beaucastel, which means Grenache isn't like the main player here, which in most wines is Chateauneuf, Grenache is the star. In 06, that might not necessarily have been a great thing. It was a mixed vintage, but the top wines were fantastic. In this case, this turned out really fantastic because you have 30% Grenache, 30% Mourvèdre, right? And then the rest is the classic stuff of Chateauneuf. Counoise, Cinsault, Syrah, all the other grape varieties that are in this old vine field blend in their property in the northern part of the Rhone, growing on these fabulous big rocks, the Galets Roule, which they call pebbles, but they're not pebbles. It's like a bad translation. They're really huge, huge river stones. And here you just have a wine that is drinking perfectly now. The other thing with Chateauneuf real quick, some people say, how well do the wines age? Typically, we would tell you to drink your Chateauneuf at around 10, 12 years old. Some go longer. In this case with Beaucastel, yes, this is a go longer wine. We did crack one of these. It's drinking exquisite now, especially with 10, 15 minutes decanting. It doesn't need long, right? Just 10, 15 minutes. Give it a stir, pour it in big glasses, watch the sparks fly. The wine is showing beautifully now and will show beautifully, I think, for another 6 to 10 years at least. Remember, Beaucastel can age, and this wine is aging perfectly. And you know what? The 06 Beaucastel now, quadruple 95 points, and it's just about the same as the current retail price. So you get something direct from the winery, great year, perfect condition, at basically the current vintage's retail price. What a deal. What an opportunity. You don't have to wonder where it's been. It's been in one spot the whole time. Well, until it came here, and until it goes into your belly.